All right, today we're gonna be spectating clearly trios. I thought I clicked quads, but I'm a moron. It's probably because I've lost my hair. And now one thing I want to focus on in this video is gonna be teamwork and the aspects and talking about strategy with teamwork. We're gonna talk about pinching enemies, how to work together, how to smoke each other, different strategies to keep each other alive in the game. Because honestly, most players just lack all sense of teamwork. I've got people I play with that don't have teamwork potential either, so I get it. So we're gonna be talking about that primarily in this video. We do have enough money for the loadout, so let's go ahead and buy. I believe we do. I've been playing a lot of quads lately. I think it's 12,000 trios. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It's been a minute since I played trios. Of course, the buy station is just slowly skirting by, so that opportunity is gone. Also, okay, we're doing a whole lot of nothing. So the moment we start spectating them, these guys, I don't mind this. Drop your plates and ammo for sure. I would hold on to ammo until we got our loadie, so we can get the ammunition we actually need if you're running a sniper, SMG, LMG, whatever the case is, right? But we have this. So take the zip, get your ass over here, and we should have hopped on the train and hit the buy. Simple as that. Or gone here and hit this buy. But we're not hitting any of that, and our teammates are actually going over here. So now we've created a lot of separation, going to a buy station that's about to be out of zone. And they're not gonna make it. He'll make it, but Blue's got a lot of money too, and they ain't gonna be able to afford this by themselves. So again, we just wasted a lot of time for a whole lot of nothing. Remember, when it comes to any mode, you want to get your loadout as fast as possible. I know you want to wait for the free one, but if you get the money quickly, especially playing a team-based game, get your loadie fast and use the free one as a regain potential. Oh yeah, hell weird. You can't fucking buy nothing. Oh, that's strange, man. Who'd have thought? Again, moment we spectated them, take the zip, finish the scav, jump on the train on the way back, use the buy station, get loaded. We could already have been gone. It's all about creating momentum, right? Create momentum. Get your shit fast, go hunting fast, go positioning fast, whatever the case is, do it fast. The only thing we've done fast is sit here and look in circles, confused as shit. Now, pay attention to the Guardian that's on the map. That to me lets me know there's an enemy nearby. These guys don't seem phased in the slightest, but this right here, any kind of bomb drones like you see down here on the map, even counter UAVs, those are usually dead giveaways that, hey, there's a bitch there. Whether he's crawling around or sprinting around, there's definitely a bitch there. But we're moving on. Tangent now seems to be tracking Casper the Friendly Ghost. I don't know what the fuck he was looking at. If there are truly enemies in that building, which it sounds like there might be, and judging by the cluster, you might be right. We have two options: push them, or again, focus on rotating, right? Or again, we can buy our fucking loadie, but I gave up that dream a long time ago. Also, loadie already dropped. If they end up buying it now, I will be pissed off. Oh my God, they're gonna do it. Now, I'm guilty of it too, right? I'm guilty of it too. I'm still trying to learn the times that these things drop. I'm a little slower on that one. I've bought my loadie plenty of times as that bitch is falling in, so I'm guilty. But I'm telling you right now, just pay attention to things like that. Me, at least I'm reading chat, thanking people for donations, whatever the case is. But like when you guys are just playing the game, again, pay attention to the mini map, bitch. It's right here. All right, there's the loading. But again, as I was saying, we could either push that building or we could go get the loadie and then pre-rotate and hold these guys. If they would have gone here, they could have just gone to this compound, used the wall and the buildings as leverage, and shot these guys in the face as they rotated towards us. Unfortunately, that opportunity is not completely gone because these guys, for some odd reason, are just sitting still. There they are right there. I mean, they're not focused on nothing. They could jump down to the bridge, but I still want to land here at this compound. I'd also want to cut my shoot as soon as possible so they don't see me and then go the opposite direction, right? You want to try to gatekeep the enemy and not let them know you're coming. All right, precision coming in. One enemy jumped up to the left or to the right. The other two enemies seem to be pushing us, and yellow and green aren't really helping blue out at all. So this could come in a situation where it's a 3v2 and then all of a sudden becomes a 2v1 or a 2v2 and the fight becomes a little bit more balanced. Enemy team has launched a cluster on us and a precision. I still think that all streaks should be buy and buy only. That way peasants can't just find that shit and win the fight. Now we saw the enemies pushing our teammates and we decided to go for a flank, but then freeze up. We need to get back to our team or look down the ridge. We also need to get back to hitting the like button. Let's get this video to 300 likes, guys. Leaving a like on this will help boost this video into YouTube's algorithm and allow me to continue to do this day in and day out to produce amazing content for you guys out there. Thanks. But sitting here just holding this little area is not going to do us any justice at all. Also, I want to point out that the teammates have not pinged a single thing since we've been in this quote-unquote fight. And that's just unfortunate. Oh, look, a third streak. Oh, yeah, call them streaks, baby. Love it. Haha. I mean, they're clearly at the buy station. I mean, look at the mini-map, bro. The bounty, right? Clearly the buy station. And the BSB is good. I get it. At that range, good luck, Chuck. Yellow's being pushed. We're pinging, but let's get to yellow, bro. Help him out. He was able to get the knock, but again, the fact we just sat there and pinged and held the angle, not that good at all. I understand you want to kind of watch it if the enemy ends up rounding back there and get a nice easy clap, but if you just sprint that direction when the enemy does round it, if he does, you just ADS and shoot him. But try to close the gap and get to your teammate as fast as possible so he doesn't get 1v1. All right, they clearly flared back, which is wild. I would have at least bought and saved the flare. I don't think that was worth it at all. I love flares for sure, but like, dude, if you're next to a buy, just fucking buy your homie back. Why would you waste the only flare? Speaking of buys, the buy just went off, so there's someone else is over there. But Tangent doesn't give a flying shit. He's gonna sit here and loot all this ammunition. All the ammo's his. Again, 55 seconds to rotate, and you start thinking about our game plan. Beamed. Another one to the left. All right, he's a little bit observant. I like it. I like it. We got a bounty. Grab the bounty and get the hell out of here. Again, we need a dip. Unfortunately, the team we were shooting at, they could potentially be over here holding us. But the mainland, Old Town, is going to be where it is. That's where the game is going to end. So you can either A, start going there and positioning now, which isn't really the most recommended thing. You could do it. You could not do it. It is what it is. Or B, at least get to the next fucking zone, right? You want to hold this building, this compound. Not only do you have a zip next to you, but you'll be able to gatekeep all these guys that we're just shooting at for no reason at all. We cannot kill them at that range. Well, a lot of us could, but these guys can't. Know your limits. But we're going to go over here and take the zip. Let's see what happens. See where we go. Maybe hit the buy and get a UAV would be nice. Yellow's going in. He's got 6,600. He might just hit this buy by himself. Now, I'd still want to go to my teammate. We're not going to be able to do shit right here. He's holding the angle as if we're going to protect Don, but Don's on the other side of the building, so I'm all for you like holding the angle, but make sure you got him in the line of sight. If not, close the gap and help him out. All right, here we are focused on the loot when our teammates are trying to hit the zip. And again, times of the essence. Forget about the gas. The gas is definitely important. You want to pay attention to it, but you're really fighting other enemy teams on getting to your next position.
Let me catch my breath.
You might want to move, brother. Played up. Gas. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Zip line's now down, and again, like I was saying before, get the UAV, hit the zip. I don't care the enemies were here. This is just, we've kind of put ourselves in a weird spot. The enemy might have died. And forget about this fight. Even if we win this fight, all these players are going to be waiting for us to come in, and now we're going to get held. Assuming the lobby's half-ass decent, we should get held. Remember, come up with a game plan and execute it. Come up with a game plan and execute it. It's very rare we'll come up with game plans and just wait to execute it. It doesn't happen. Weird. I mean, who would have thought? Seems to be one guy, maybe two. I only saw one set of tracers. Nice knife. That was fucking awesome. I don't know if it's the same team or a third party, but again, bad position. We put ourselves here to begin with. And I'm fully anticipating the compound I told them to go to earlier. If they do go over there, there's gonna be a team there too. I would 100% imagine. I'd be shocked if there wasn't a team there. I don't know why we're still trying to fight this fight. We have to go. Let's piss. Like, for what? Oh, yep. GG. Go in, bro.
I just need a moment.
I mean, luckily with that he'll make it, but Jesus. Go! What was the hesitation? You're driving me crazy, big dog. All right, we need to play it up, and again, keep your eye on this compound. Like I said, dude, there's a lot of teams that were over here. there's a good chance there is a team still here. They might have zips, so the zip might be the only saving grace because that might tempt the enemies to get the fuck out of here. But I think, what do you need it for? You've picked up more ammunition than anyone ever in the history of Warzone in 30 different games. All right, J-Don now floating over, heading to the next zone. And again, we knew it would finish here. Now the question is where to position at. These buildings are very hard to find a position and hold. It's almost impossible because most of these buildings' rooftops are even. So in my eyes, in my opinion, I'd want to play a buy station and work my way in, right? Go here, work my way in, but I'd probably play fire station in the hill. Because the armored vehicle up there, you know there's a team there, so that might deter you from going over there, which is fine. And because of the multiple teams fighting on buy, that's also another audible, so definitely not an option now. So then you have to ask yourself where to go. If you notice this building here, we're on the rooftop, we're safe. There are multiple ways to access this rooftop, which puts you kind of vulnerable. And look at all the roofs around us. Right, all the rooftops have a beautiful angle on us and vice versa. So what I would recommend doing in this particular situation is just pushing from building to building, clearing building to building. You could play passive, but you're on a massive risk of, again, getting pushed in this building, third party, or shot from another rooftop. Now we somehow, flare, pick that shit up, pick that flare up, Don, hey! More footsteps. Yeah. Oh, weird. Where are they at? The fucking roof. Who would have thought? You don't want to give up the high ground. Sure, other rooftops have high ground on us, and that's why I said rotate out of here and push another building and just slowly clear your way through. But unfortunately, that is it for Tangent Don. Maybe not. Don's got Ghoulie, and that guy seems a little cracked. That man knew exactly where he either had a portable radar or he had a UAV in the air, but that man was ready for it. All right, but here we are with Don trying to do a hard regain. And I'll be honest, man, this is one of the hardest strategies to give you guys because I'll be real. I'm real with you guys. I haven't figured it out. This is a very hard game to regain late. Like the gulag closes at this time, but it honestly should probably just close soon, a lot sooner in the game. It's very hard to regain. There are 3 buys. There are some portable buys, but at the point in this match, most of the buildings are looted already. And most of the buys and loadouts, if they're there, are being camped. So I really don't have anything for you at this time. Hopefully in the coming months with meta changes and me just figuring shit out, we'll be able to have a little bit more strategy. I apologize, but again, I'm just being real with y'all. When you're playing against a quad and you're trying to regain by yourself, that's a fucking bitch, bro. I'd say land by and pray to God you can wipe a team and take their cash. All right, but here we are watching Alvy with 3 kills, and look where he's at. He's on the ledge. I don't know if he has high alert. I don't know what he has. Regardless, you're vulnerable. You're extremely vulnerable. It's not really where I want to be at per se. Buy to our left-hand side, and again, when you know where an enemy's at, right now we have a 3-man. I know for sure he's either by himself or he's got a duo partner. Regardless, we outnumber that player. But saying that, our team needs to be helping us take these guys on. You want to try to pick out the weakest links when it comes in game. So if you see a flare go up, if you see a buy go up and it's near you, push them with your squad and kill them. Free cash, free weapons, do what you want, and also another team out of the game. But somehow, some way, they ended up staggering themselves into this fight. And again, what ended up being a 3v2 now turns into a 2v2, and I'm assuming the enemy's teammate's going to land on our shit and probably turn into a 3v2. Precision ended up fucking balancing that out real quick. Now look where Green's at too. We talk about teamwork. Green just hightailed it out of here. We talked about the importance of teamwork and playing together for the last few weeks. And look at that. Lo and behold, everyone's fucking dead. We're alive. We have 1 buy station left and it's dead center in the compound. We talked about regains and how hard they are. It is a possibility. We could work our way up there. Lodi is in, but we need to hurry up. They got 30 seconds for that Lodi gets out of bounds. All this time we're wasting for what? What are we dropping ammo for? Well, there goes the regain. Remember, time is of the essence throughout the entire game. When you make a plan, execute the plan. When you make it, execute it. When you make it, execute it. When your teammate said buy us back, you fucking go for it, or you go and fight it out. Because I promise you right now, he's going to try to buy back, and his teammates, if he survives, his teammates come in with no guns, and they will probably die instantly. at least by the time we finished that fight, if we would have taken that 15, 20, 30 seconds to run over here, our teammates could have been bought back and they could have just dove bombed onto, and they could have just dive bombed onto a loadout and had a chance. But he wasted a lot of opportunity, a lot of time. And I just don't think it's gonna, yeah, he ain't gonna pull this shit off. The flinch like it is, he's gonna lay prone and pray to God he misses. Come on, man. Is that a nade? Yep. That's wild. Oh no, he got stuck, brother. Remember, focus on the long term as well. You're putting yourself into a 1v2 situation. What in the fucking lag was that? All right, buybacks are the question. There's a lot of gunfire coming down the center of this compound, so just don't even try. Our best bet is to solo this shit up. I don't like the idea of us being prone right here. I'd want to at least be crouched, because when you're prone, the animation, the amount of time it takes you to get out of that animation to break away is very hard. It's very rough. He might be all right. There's 5 teams and 7 enemies left. Like, there's not that many players. I don't think there's a single full man team. He could sit here and just vibe out, wait for them to kill each other off, and make it a 1v2, 1v1 situation. Nice going for the res. See, that's a team player right there. Again, a little late. You don't have loadies. They could land on top, so it's not a terrible situation, but another enemy behind you. Yeah, you saw him. You saw him, big dog.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe.
We have a durable gas mask too, so no, it's not safe.
Gas moving in. Your squad's in the top 5.
He got the buy off. I don't know if it was worth. It's a 2v2v1 now, so it might be, but our team, it's 2v2. If our team lands on the rooftop of this and they're decent with pistols, they might be able to pull this off. They have to land though. If they float this whole time, they're gonna die. Oh my God. Okay, Green had the right idea. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Green landed on the bodies. Yes, you might be able to pull this off, dude. Yellow needs help right now. We gotta look over and help Yellow, big dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Again, if both players would have landed on the rooftop and just basically held it, they'd have been fine. I really think Alvy could have 1v2'd it just playing the Dury and shooting enemies in the back. But that's unfortunate. GG. Look, a lot of lessons in this video when it comes to teamwork. I like the idea of going back for the buyback. That was just too late. When the zone becomes smaller, it's more condensed, more players can see everything, it's more things to worry about, it's more stressful, it's not worth it. Way more variables can go wrong. Should have bought back earlier, not later. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe today, and share it with a friend who's struggling in Warzone so that you can play with teammates a little bit more competent than they currently are. Y'all take care, and I hope you have a good one.